Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Puru, and the session that we plan to conduct is primarily on channel. All of us as marketeers or retailers are confronted with certain questions almost every day during our business. If I have a new channel, how do I enter? Where do I go and reach out to my customers? Or where do I find my customers? Or how do I let my customers come and find me? In technical parlance, what we call as customer acquisition. And finally, how do I make my customers start trusting me? And not only trust me, but also go around and talk good things about me in what we call as customer retention or conversations with the customer. I have a very extremely powerful panel to answer any such questions, and somebody or all of them are almost equipped to answer any concerns or queries you have around this. But before we start, I'll probably ask each of them to introduce themselves and also the backgrounds which they come from. Along with that, Karan.
Hi, so my name is Karan Behel. I come from a family background of manufacturing, exporting ladies' sleepwear and apparel for about 35 years now. I never joined that business. I set up a retail company 10 years ago, Pretty Secrets, which was a ladies' nightwear brand. We also ran a chain of lingerie stores called Lace. We opened about 15 stores. So I had 8 years of retail experience until 2012 when I shut all of that down and I pivoted into India's first and I think currently only online exclusive lingerie brand, PrettySecrets.com. So I've had enough experience with pretty much every offline channel that there is, as well as now online.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Pratap. I'm the co-founder of Quicksilver, and it is giftbig.com, not giftbag, G-I-F-T-B-I-G, giftbig.com. This is a 5-year-old company where we've evangelized the concept from a consumer perspective. How does a consumer engage with a brand far more effectively than the way he or she has been able to, in one particular context of getting to be able to choose his or her gift to be gifted to somebody else from a brand store? How does the entire process be made far more convenient for a consumer walking into a store to pick up a gift for somebody that he or she wants to, but not able to, and is faced with an abundance of choice of SKU staring at him or her? How does that process be made far more effectively convenient and far more streamlined than currently? So over the last 5 years, we've enabled this for various retailers and brands across India and Asia Pacific. And Gift Big is our e-commerce initiative where all our partner brands gift cards are available for consumers and corporates to pick from. And prior to this, before we co-founded this, it's a company which is funded by 2 leading venture capital funds called Helion and Axel Partners. Before this, I was handling marketing and business for large organizations like Wipro, Timex Watches, and in the Middle East, heading marketing for a food and beverages company. So that's about us. Hope the session would be of some would help us give some perspective to this particular aspect of conversations and brands being able to be leveraged for consumers.
I'm Shyvana. I head the e-commerce division for Madura Fashion and Lifestyle. So it's called trendin.com. So basically it's a one-stop e-commerce setup or destination for all Madura fashion and lifestyle brands.
Hi, I'm Kiran. I'm basically a consumer marketing person who then shifted into technology areas, and for the last 10 years I've been launching new products in consumer technology space. So whether it's mobile payments, internet portal, or now which is e-commerce. I currently am working with Get It Bazaar. I'm setting up this company for the last year and a half now. Get It is India's largest SME base, and we've been doing marketing services to SMEs across the country with more than 60 lakh SMEs on our as our clients for more than 25 years. Get It Bazaar is a transaction enabler which helps these SMEs sell through other channels, including the internet, mobile, etc.
Apart from moderating, I run a company called Healthy World. We are into corporate wellness, and with the clear objective of getting measurability to wellness. Apart from corporate wellness, we also run an e-commerce firm of called healthyworld.in. So that's about us. I think we were having this just a small discussion before the session, and the good part is most of the points of view are different in this panel. So please feel free to ask any questions if you find relevant. As Dinah put it in the morning pitch, there's one slide that you showed which had almost like 55, 60 terms on marketing, and you said shopper marketing is different terminologies. I think same holds for channels as well. Today, with every passing day, there is a new channel that is coming up. As T-commerce, as I learned in the morning, there's another channel. What I would like to ask to start the discussion is probably from a person who's handled every aspect of channel, right from a wholesaler, as he says, or an exporter, or a retailer, as well as a marketeer. How do you really see the channels evolving? And do you see that, because you mentioned sometime that back that the customer is not different. Do you think that with every passing channel or every new channel we are trying to hit a different customer, or is it that the customer is moving forward? How does the whole play work?
I think you answered that question,
Sorry.
the last part of your question. But I actually believe that the consumer is the same. I think this is something we touched on in our earlier discussion as well. What's changing is consumption, or how people are consuming products. I think brands, companies alike have to adapt. And when it comes to channels, I think e-commerce should be viewed as a channel. There are too many e-commerce companies out there today who feel that the e-commerce consumer is very different. You know, for instance, in Pretty Secrets in our office, the word click or referring to traffic as clicks or visits is banned. We only allow our people to talk as that these are customers. It was very hard for my technology and marketing guys to get a handle of this. But I think once you start viewing the people who are coming online and visiting your website as real consumers, the same consumers who are going to your stores and visiting, I think you can treat them far better and sort of address their pain points. So what is changing for me at least is how these consumers are consuming products, and e-commerce is just one of these channels. We always look at ourselves with Pretty Secrets at least as a brand company, not an e-commerce company, although currently all our revenue is online. E-commerce just happens to be the most efficient channel within the Indian lingerie space to reach that consumer. So I think staying dynamic and constantly following the consumer where they are and giving them information and products in a way that fits their consumption pattern at the time is the need of the hour.